Midnight painted on the boulevard, neon shadows hanging in the dark. Your name still echoes through the radio like a song I used to know. Windows down, the cold that fills my lungs. Every street reminds me what we've done. The city moves, but I'm still standing still, trying to outrun what I still feel. Every traffic light turns red tonight, like it's asking me to stay. But the road keeps pulling me away. City lights and goodbyes, blurring through my tired eyes. Every mile takes a piece of you, but I still see your silhouette in the glow, passing signs, lost somewhere between the lines. I'm letting go, at least I'm trying to, beneath these city lights and goodbyes. Skyline fades behind the rain, just another memory in my lane. I hear your laughter in the engine's hum, but I know you're already gone. Dashboard clock keeps counting scars while I'm chasing ghosts beneath the stars. 100 roads and nowhere feels like home since the night you left me on my own. Every traffic light turns red tonight, like it's asking me to stay. But the road keeps pulling me away. City lights and goodbyes, blurring through my tired eyes. Every mile takes a piece of you, but I still see your silhouette in the glow, passing signs, lost somewhere between the lines. I'm letting go, at least I'm trying to, beneath these city lights and goodbyes. Maybe healing looks like empty streets. Maybe freedom sounds like distant dreams. Maybe someday when the night is through, these roads won't lead me back to you. City lights and goodbye, fading slowly with the night. Every mile takes me further now from the memories we left behind. In the glow of morning skies, I can finally close my eyes. This city sleeps, the pain does too. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. City lights and goodbyes. City lights and goodbyes. Streetlights painting shadows on my bedroom wall. Another night, another reason not to sleep at all. Your name is still the brightest thing on my screen, but the silence in between says more than what it means. I scroll through old conversations, reading every line, trying to find the moment when you started saying goodbye. You used to stay awake until the morning came. carries your name. And every minute feels longer than before. I keep checking my phone, waiting for something more. Last seen at 2 a.m. and I'm still here wondering where you've been. Watching the typing bubble that never appears again. Maybe I'm holding on while you're letting go instead. Last seen at 2 a.m. The city sleeps but my mind won't rest. Your picture fades inside my head, but I still wait for words you never said. The ceiling knows the stories that I never tell. How every notification makes my heartbeat swell. I tell myself you're busy, that you're doing fine, but deep inside I know you're leaving me behind. The songs we used to play are echoes in the dark. Little pieces of forever slowly falling apart. I never thought the distance could feel this close, when the person that I miss is only one text away the most. And every minute feels heavier somehow. I keep refreshing hope, but nothing's showing now. Last seen at 2 a.m. and I'm still here wondering where you've been. Watching the typing bubble that never appears again. Maybe I'm holding on while you're letting go instead. Last seen at 2 a.m. The city sleeps but my mind won't rest. Your picture fades inside my head, but I still wait for words you never said. Maybe some people become memories too soon, like stars disappearing underneath the afternoon. And maybe love can fade without a sound, leaving one heart lost while the other isn't found. Last seen at 2 a.m. Now your silence says everything. The space between us grows with every passing day, and I'm learning how to miss you while you drift away. Last seen at 2 a.m. The screen goes dark, the night remains, but somewhere in the quiet I finally understand. Some stories end before we ever get the chance. Last seen at 2 a.m. and that's the last message you never sent. I still know the streets where we got lost, the coffee shop, the faded parking lots. You laughed like the world was yours to keep. Now you're just a memory I can't leave. We were young hearts running through the light, holding on but never getting it right. Maybe in another summer, when the stars align a little better, just at the wrong time. Maybe in another summer. We were shadows on the boulevard, running wild beneath the stars. Your reflection in the midnight rain, burning bright inside my veins. Taxi lights and distant sounds, we got lost, we never found a reason not to stay all night, dancing underneath the city lights. You said forever felt so close, like a dream we could hold. But the night was moving fast, and nothing ever lasts. We were neon lights in the dark, painting colors across the skyline, like a spark that lit the night and faded with the sunrise. Oh, we were beautiful and young, living like the world was ours. Now you're just a memory, glowing in the city after us. Every street still knows your name, every corner feels the same. I can hear your laughter in the crowd, but you're nowhere around. The moon still hangs above the roof, holding on to pieces of the truth that some stories shine so bright, only long enough to light the night. You said forever felt so close, like a dream we could hold. But the morning pulled us apart and left echoes in my heart. We were neon hearts in the dark, painting colors across the skyline, like a spark that lit the night and faded with the sunrise. Oh, we were beautiful and young, living like the world was ours. Now you're just a memory, glowing in the city after us. Maybe somewhere in another life, we're still driving through the night, windows down, your hand in mine, never running out of time. But the dawn keeps calling us away, and the colors slowly fade, leaving traces of your light across my lonely nights. We were neon hearts in the dark, painting colors across the skyline, like a spark that lit the night and faded with the sunrise. Oh, we were beautiful and young, living like the world was ours. Now you're just a memory, glowing in the city after us. Neon hearts fading slow see you in the lights. Found a box beneath my bed tonight, dust on every corner, faded by the light. Your smile frozen in a frame of gold, 1,000 little stories that we never told. City lights are passing by my window pane, but every road somehow still says your name. I thought that time would wash the colors clean, yet you're still the brightest thing I've ever seen. And I know you're somewhere moving on without me, but these shadows keep reminding me I'm holding on to faded Polaroids, pictures of a love we can't avoid. Every snapshot pulls me back again to the nights we thought would never end. Now your voice is just an echo in the dark, still tracing every memory in my heart. You disappear but somehow still survive inside these faded roads. Midnight driving through the empty streets, neon reflections dancing on the seats. Every song we love comes back around, turning silence into your familiar sound. I keep scrolling through the years we left behind, trying to find peace that I can't seem to find. Maybe some goodbyes are meant to stay, like photographs that never fade away. And I know you're sled chasing different skies, but I still see you every time I close my eyes. I'm holding on to faded Polaroids, pictures of a love we can't avoid. Every snapshot pulls me back again to the nights we thought would never end. Now your voice is just an echo in the dark, still tracing every memory in my heart. You disappear but somehow still survive inside these faded roads. Maybe one day I'll stop looking back. Maybe one day I'll finally unpack all the pieces that you left behind and leave these photographs to time. But tonight I'm holding on to faded Polaroids, little pieces of our former life. Though the colors slowly fade to gray, the feeling never really goes away. And if you're just a memory tonight, why do you still feel so alive? You're gone but you're forever in my mind, inside these faded Polaroids, still holding on to you. still remember how the summer felt. Golden skies and promises we never held. You were standing there like a photograph, a moment I was scared would never last. We were two hearts running different roads, carrying dreams that nobody else could hold. I found your name between the lines of fate. Somehow we arrived a little late. Maybe the stars were still rearranging. Maybe our worlds were busy changing. If we met in July, when the sun stayed longer in the sky, maybe you would have stayed, maybe I would have tried. Maybe we would have learned how to make it right. If we met in July, before the tears and all the long goodbye, would you still be mine when the seasons passed us by? I keep wondering why. If we met in July. Now every summer brings me back again to unfinished stories and the what could have been. I see your shadow dancing in the light, like a memory that never left my mind. We were close enough to touch forever, but life kept pulling us in separate weather. You were the chapter I could never close, the one I carry everywhere I go. Maybe the stars were still rearranging. Maybe our hearts were busy changing. If we met in July, when the sun stayed longer in the sky, maybe you would have stayed, maybe I would have tried. Maybe we would have learned how to make it right. If we met in July, before the tears and all the long goodbyes, would you still be mine when the seasons passed us by? I keep wondering why. If we met in July. And I know love isn't always enough. Sometimes timing is stronger than us. We were right, but the moment was wrong. That's why your memory still lives in every song. I still look for you in crowded places, instead suns in strangers' faces. Maybe in another life we'll finally arrive at the same place, at the same time. If we met in July, when our hearts were ready for the ride, maybe all the distance would have never come alive. Maybe we'd be watching all the years go by. If we met in July, maybe destiny would have changed its mind. Maybe we'd be laughing underneath those summer lights. But all that's left tonight is wondering why. If we met in July, if we met in July, maybe you and I would have been out forever this time. The summer fades away, but your name remains somewhere between fate and goodbye. If we met in July.